Alright guys, welcome back to our Romance 14 run. The Shu-Han, the Liu Shan Shu-Han run, where we are desperately trying to break through. I don't know, dude. Do something, man. We gotta get through somewhere, so we're attacking across both fronts. So I'm invading up here towards Chang, but also we've captured northern Jing up here, so I'm trying to lead an attack up here and break through here, but I don't know if it's gonna work. Sun Quan seems determined to keep attacking me, so he's just throwing away his soldiers. So the biggest thing about this, like the pressure cooker here isn't really us, it's Wu. Like, Wu is facing collapse. Sooner or later, Wei's gonna get tired of playing over here, building forts and all this nonsense. They're gonna get tired of that, and they're just gonna attack the city. And once Jianye falls, I mean, look, Chai Sang's already fallen. Once Jianye falls, everything else is they're just gonna start to fold up. Wu's gonna start to close up shop very quickly. So once they fall, then we're in big trouble, because it's going to go from us being the aggressor to being the defender, and then it's just a quick game over, you know? It happens very quickly in this game. You only have so much time. Well, hold on. Nothing happens quickly in this game. Scratch that. Nothing happens quickly in this game. But once Wu falls, Shu is going to follow. That's what I mean. I don't know why I said it happens very quickly. It feels like it happens very quickly. As soon as Wu starts to spiral, then it's like, okay, we can't do it by ourselves. We need Wei's resources to be tied up over here. You know what I mean? So, in Chang'an, we had a pretty good assault force marching, but then these guys started to reverse back. So now I've got 17,000 soldiers starting to cut off my supply line, so I've already split. This force was a lot bigger that was marching towards Chang'an. We already had to send back one officer to defend Tianshui. So it's like a big circle. We're attacking them, so they're attacking us where we were attacking them from. And then thrown into the mix, these units are coming back from this march. So this is really what's screwing it up. So I've already sent one unit back. Now I'm going to have Chen Hao Ran make sure that Yujin doesn't recover and cut us. Oh, wait a second. Okay, never mind. I forgot about this. We're still connected through supplies to Hanzong. Okay, we don't have to worry about these guys then. Okay, we'll keep marching. Very cool. Okay, with Chen Hao Ran, we've got a chance. We've got a legitimate chance of taking the city with Chen Hao Ran. Without him, it's... You know, the catapults are going to be exposed without him. So that's why I needed him. Let me send somebody over there. Maybe somebody can clean up those units while they're still in confusion. Saying he's got snake formation. Alright, send them. Can't give him that much. How many soldiers we got coming in? 10k? Alright, I'll give him a little bit more. I just don't want to leave the city too vulnerable in case these guys actually keep pushing south. I don't know. But if they do... But this transport should be here pretty quick. Last week I lost a lot. I want to say like 8,000 soldiers because it actually transported too quickly. Okay, speaking of transports, nothing else to send. Jing is just, like I said, it's a huge mess right now. I've got to reconnect these two because they're stranded. So Bolveker's stranded up here. Yang Hu's coming back to try to reconnect our supply lines. And we've got father and son. Father and son resolving their issues. Liu Zan and his son Liu Lue. Liu Lue? Okay. So it's just one of those runs, man. Oh, what's up, Mark? What's up, Young King? What's up, Robot? Zetra, Daniel. Toby. Pony Bro's here. So yeah, before I start, right, so next week we're going to have our next Nobunaga's Ambition community run. We're going to be playing as Kenshin. I'll have a post with what special rules we're going to have, but it's basically Kenshin coming out of retirement to save the Uesugi against Hideyoshi. So that's going to kick off next week. On Saturday. And this will be back on Sunday. Liu Shan run will be back on Sunday. The plan is to keep playing this run until EU5 drops in November. So that's the plan. Well, whatever happens first, EU5 drops in November, or I meet my goals for this run, which is taking Luo Yang and taking Su Shang if I can. Those are my personal goals for this run. So either we meet that or EU5 drops. Either way. Okay. I don't even know what to do with these last orders. I guess we'll search. Nothing else to do. Where are we at in the month? Mid-August? Okay. Okay, so what do we want to watch here? This spot here, I really wish you could cut the screen in half and like watch two different fronts. This should be easy. We should be just fine up here. I'm going to move Jiang Wei up a little bit more up the road. Okay. Chang's gonna get back to base. He should make it, right? I'm gonna move up. Let me move up to about here. Alright, let's watch this mess in Jing. So we gotta reconnect our supply line here before these guys get routed. The proposal to recover Bolvecker's unit has failed. Go figure. Wow, okay. How's everyone's Halloween season? We're probably gonna watch some movies, but we've been trying to hit up all the conventions in town. There's a lot of Halloween conventions over here. Oh, this is an easy win. Is Feng Zhen gonna destroy this stack of 10k? Oh baby. Come on. Did he capture him? He has to capture a trait, right? The enemy officer has been captured. 11k gone, just like that. Just like that? Bro, 700 soldiers just took out 11k. We need to turn around. We need to turn around. Xinye just lost its garrison. More than half of its garrison, bro. What a beatdown. Whoops. Okay, he's still connected. That's all that matters. Okay. Shenhao Ran's got rally. Xiaomo King's got rally. Okay, they don't need to use any of that. Liu Zan's been surrounded. Okay, wasn't expecting that. Who'd we capture? I feel like I've captured these guys. Well, I've captured him, I know, once. I don't know about this guy. Alright, we'll keep him. Easy dub? Yeah, that was an easy dub. Okay. What was it saying? He's got to get back. I think I'm just going to have Bolvecker hold the port. I'm just going to have him hold the port. I'll have Yang Hu reconnect our supply line. But I'm going to have Bolvecker stand over there and just be a pain in the ass. Okay, so we need to turn around and attack the city. Liu Shan. Suge Guo is injured, but it doesn't matter. Okay, I don't really see anybody that can really attack. Fuck it, just give me Liu Shan and put everyone else in goose formation. Gotta keep the pressure up. Oh, I don't have enough troops. Alright, give him 8. And then do an 8-8 split. Can we just do 8 all the way across? 7. Alright, it's good enough. But give him a crane formation. The ring is too slow. Okay. What's up, Vita? There was more to the kit that they haven't said. There's more to the kit that they haven't said yet, I'm sure. Kind of overtuned a little, been playing Total War 3K Sunjian campaign. Fighting Nanman is nightmarish in 3K, no shit. Okay, can they actually threaten the city? I don't think so. I think I can safely send another 10K up here. There has to be more. Okay, I see what you guys are saying. The Romance 8 remake, yeah, the upgrade kit. Okay, I got you. There has to be more to it, yeah. I gotta send more. So send this. Now let me wait one more month. I gotta collect one more round of troops before I send out the next wave. We've got 17K. So yeah, we're losing our cores, but I'm not going to lose the city, and that's all that matters right now. They already recovered. Bro, you need to hurry. You need to hurry. Alright. Let's get in a proper formation. So we can attack the city. If I can take Chang on, that's gonna be huge. That is gonna be a huge get. What's up, Dallas? Alright, Yang Hu's coming back. Do we have any suggestions? Release prisoners? No suggestions. Kind of weak. Okay. Okay, leave Zen back. Gonna stand over the port. Alright, let's check up here. See how this march goes this turn. Okay. Shit. Fresh 3,000, huh? They're gonna have enough to deploy. Oh my god, okay. Anything else? What's this? Two units on the way with 3,000, it says. Okay, let's try to get in position so we can envelop the city. Can move up one more hex, and then the following turn we'll just move up and try to blitz the city. I'm not sure if we can take it, but this is our best chance. What do we have here? 27,000. Should do something with these troops up here, but I don't know what yet. Shang Yong's got 8,000, or I can transport them up to Tianshui. I think I have to wait and see what happens here. Let's see how much damage we do up there. He was at 7,000. He's back to 18. With 5,000 wounded? Good God. So he's going to be at 23. So this attack's not really going to amount to anything. Just prepare for the next attack. Basically prepare for the next attack, because that one's not going to do anything. He's going to be around 23,000 in another turn or two. Too many wounded, man. Maybe I should have put it on low. I had it set to low, but I couldn't remember why I had it set to low. And I think that's why. I think the wounded are just way too high. In power-up kits, I think they try to improve combat. More character paths. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll see what they do. Oh, you're in goose formation. Well, that's not too bad, actually, because so is he. Bolvecker have his tactic ready? He's got to, right? Okay. We'll do a trade here, then I'll jump on the water and get the hell out of here. Actually, no, because they'll have boats. If they pursue me, they'll be on boats. Oh, Liu Shan. Okay, just do not run your bodyguard. Yeah, so far the stuff that they showed in the little trailer is underwhelming. Is that the right word? Underwhelming. So the problem with what they've showed so far is that it's basically more content, but it's not gameplay. Does that make sense? So, like, they need to fix their gameplay. The game's engine doesn't work. It doesn't work very well at all. So, you can add bells and whistles all day. All day, you can add bells and whistles. All day. More scenarios, more little things to click on. But if your gameplay is not good, it doesn't matter. So they gotta fix their gameplay. So we'll see. Bro, how does it feel to drop 11K? 11K and he dropped it. Just gave it over to us. Yeah, I don't think Tian Yu is ever going to surrender. He's 71. He's been working for Wei for decades now. That was not great. What could they fix? I'm not sure what they could fix. I don't know if it's... I don't know. I didn't see anything in the trailer that was like, we're going to be fixing this stuff. You know what I mean? I just saw... What did they show in the trailer? I remember something about some branching paths to increase your stats or something. And, improved raising of the children in the game? Improved child raising? I think that was one of the things. Oh, we're about to get rolled. We're gonna get rolled by the tribesmen. Not Feng Zhang, sorry. Yong Kai. Save us from the tribe. What would you... Oh, what needs to be fixed in the game? Okay. You haven't played the game yet. Okay. So the problem with the game right now is that it's paper thin. I don't know if you've played 14. 14 has a... People complain that 14 is paper thin in some areas, right? So, Romance 8 Remake is paper thin across the board. Especially compared to OG. And it's worse for 8 Remake because for 8 Remake specifically, a big aspect of that game is the RPG. Playing as an officer and having a storyline. So that's very paper thin. That's as bad as the economy is in this game. There's just nothing to do. So the game touts this system of you can play as a single officer and rise in the ranks and blah blah blah, but there's nothing to do in the game. It's just a straight formula that you repeat again and again. Yeah, we're gonna have to step up and protect the catapults. The AI always has problems in every game. Every game there's AI problems. But the problem in this game specifically, in Romance 8 Remake, there's a bug in the programming. And this is just my guess. This is an educated guess from somebody who's been playing for a long time. There's a bug in the programming where the AI is not aggressive at all in the game. So you can play the game for 10 years and see, you know, I don't know, 10 attacks. 10 significant attacks in 10 years. Sometimes the map, the empty cities, will just stay empty for a while because the AI won't even grab empty cities. So the AI is very passive. It's extremely passive where nothing's happening. So when you put it together, you have a civil phase, you have an RPG that has nothing to do in it, and you have a war phase where there's nothing going on. So it doesn't, you know what I mean? It hurts. You're getting screwed both angles. You go to the RPG, there's nothing to do. You go to the war phase, there's nothing going on. And it hits. It's really bad. So, and then the war phase, of course, has a lot of problems. The AI in every video game, again, every romance AI, the battle AI has problems, but in this game specifically, they tried to fix stuff that didn't need fixing, and it's made the AI worse in battle. So the AI has like 2 simple scripts that it follows, and really I don't have a problem with bad AI in that sense. I mean, you have to make your own difficulty, but the way that the maps are designed when you get to battle are too small. So that's another huge problem in this game. In Romance 8 Remake, the maps are way too small. Way too small. There's almost no room to maneuver or do anything. We're talking smaller than like Dynasty Tactics maps, Dynasty Tactics 1. Those maps were kind of small, but that game was built around chaining and all that stuff. These maps are smaller than that, and they don't have the depth that a Dynasty Tactics does. So it's worse. You know, Dynasty Tactics was built to facilitate that in mind. These maps are just very, very small, so you can't really get creative, you can't really do anything. It just feels like Rock'em Sock'em Robots, you know? Rock'em Sock'em Robots, I don't know if you guys remember Rock'em Sock'em Robots. It just feels like a little kid with two action figures and he's just smashing them together. That's what every battle is. Every battle is just like this. There's no tactical nuance, there's no moving around, there's nothing. The link system is busted. They did give us a slider for it, but if you're not aware and you play with links, you're gonna unoptimize the fun out of your own game and you won't be aware of it. You'll just be crushing everybody. You'll be crushing everybody and you won't be able to put your finger on it. So then there's a lot of traps like that in Romance 8 Remake. Again, you have to do way too much to keep it interesting. Way too much work. It almost feels like they were afraid of like new players' reception to like an older game. So in their attempt to fix it, they broke it. I would recommend 13. Yeah. OG 8 is really good. OG 8 is really good. More aggressive AI is the biggest complaint. Yeah. The AI is so passive that people who don't want anything to do with war in the game, people who want to play a very, very easy game are complaining about no aggression. That's how bad the AI is. The aggression is so non-existent that even players who want to play the game for like 30 years in game time and destroy everybody are complaining like, hey, the AI doesn't do anything, it just sits there. That's how bad that's how unaggressive the AI is. 2000. Well, he's not going to give me anything. You might, well, I don't want gold though. I'd rather have supplies. I'm not going to let him go, actually. He might not be able to attack me as efficiently. But yeah, the battles are very broken. It's very difficult to get a good fight out of the AI, and the AI isn't aggressive in its expansion at all, so they pretty much give you the game. And again, on the RPG side, it is very bad. There's nothing to do on the RPG side. Like, I'm not exaggerating. There's nothing to do. It's worse than, like, I don't know. I would say it's like an adventure book from the 80s, but it's worse than an adventure book. You have meaningful choices. In an adventure book, you have meaningful choices. The RPG aspect in 8 Remake, you don't have meaningful choices. You know what I mean? They can't provide you with consequences because their AI is so broken and easy. It's so stagnant. It's so passive that there are no consequences for anything. So nothing really matters. You know? If I have 3 paths in front of me, it's like that meme where you have the multiple paths through the corridors, but they lead to the same place. So if you have 3 paths in front of you and they're like, do you want to go left? Do you want to go right? Do you want to go through the center? And the results are all the same because the AI doesn't do anything. It's like, oh, okay, so nothing really actually matters in this game. It's all window dressing. It's all window dressing. So I don't know how you can fix that. You know, I don't think Koei's going to try to fix it, honestly. I think they're just going to try to be like, hey, look at this. Like I said, you're going to put some bells and whistles over a Christmas tree that's rotting and thinned out and needs to be thrown in the garbage. But they don't want to do that. They're like, nah. This Christmas tree's rotting. It's like from 2 seasons ago. It should be in the dumpster. But you know what? We spend a little bit of money on this Christmas tree. We can still get a little bit more money out of this Christmas tree. So let's put some more bells and whistles. Let's just release some more bells that people can decorate this rotting Christmas tree that's falling apart from the inside out. And we can get a little bit more money out of it before we have to throw it in the dumpster. You know? And that's where we're at. So I don't think you can fix all that. You can't fix that with content. You can't fix that with more stuff. You know, more stuff is not going to fix that. You have to get into the guts of the engine and actually try to fix the real problems, and they're not going to do that. I mean, they've never done that in any of their other games. All right, give Wang Yang a promotion. Almost afraid to go outside of the castle. Because if I get a duel, what's his strength? 73? I just wiped out that guy, that 10k stack. And I don't want the same to happen to me. You know how this game is. The RNG blesses and then takes it away. Okay. That looks good up there. This looks like a nightmare. The bandit units are going to carve us up. Outlander units, I should say. 3 Outlander units. Do you guys not have enough Outlanders? Alright, let's have everybody fall back a step before we start running. This is going to turn into a full-blown retreat. He got cut off again because he has the port. Why did I not think of that? I guess I can take the port back, but that's not the point. Send the boys. Where's Shamo King? There we go. Yeah, it's crazy because Remake is more barren than this game. You know? And that's saying a lot. The only good thing I could say about the PUK, now that I think about it, is they said they're going to add more editing options. So if I can edit cities and stuff like that, that'll be good. If I get tools to edit like in this game or in Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening, then that'll be good for community runs, you know? At least we can do community runs. You know, those are always fun. Okay. You can't imagine the AI would be too hard for them to address? Well, there's a reason people ask. It's the first question people ask every time there's a romance game that comes out. It's because they don't address it. They don't fix anything. The events make the AI less aggressive. I don't know. I think when I was playing Remake, when Remake came out, I tried a lot of combinations. You know, I tried a lot of combinations to make the AI more aggressive. There is no trick to it, so I'm convinced that it's a programming thing. Perfect. Perfect. Shield the catapults. It's like an offensive lineman. You know, when you run a pull, you come down, and then you turn and crack the linebacker, push him out of the way, so that your guys behind you can get through. That's what we're doing. That's what Chen Hao Ran did. He like ran down, turned, set up that wall, and now our catapults can get by and get up to the gate. Should we do rally? Is it gonna help the, ooh. Oh, that's a good rally, baby. That is a good rally. They got to edit events. We'll see. I would like to see player events. That's what they need to bring. Give us the player events. Give us the player events. Let us edit cities, stuff like that. So I can at least make some good community runs. Right now, my hands are kind of tied right now because there's just no editing options. This looks like a slaughter. Outlander units are so insane in this game, but look, these two are in disorder, so we can deal some damage right now. Extreme Blaze, surprise it. Let's do Extreme Blaze. We'll get both of them right. Burn them all. Surprise attack, keep Rishin in disorder. Hopefully they'll do a live stream where the devs play the game and talk about the changes so we can get a better idea of what's there. Yeah, I'm sure they'll do a couple of live streams, I'm sure. I wouldn't, you know, I just wouldn't expect anything, you know? Don't get, all I would tell everybody is don't get your hopes up, because Romance 8 Remake was supposed to be it was supposed to be a slam dunk for Kuwait. That was supposed to be a copy and paste. Easy peasy. Copy and paste, and they couldn't manage that, so. $15,000. Yeah, they have to go to Jing. They have to go to Jing. Okay. Okay. I think that's it for that turn.
Sure.
Is Bolvector recovered? Okay. Let's just get him back. Do we send another unit? Let's do it. CK3 All Under Heaven is coming out. Oh yeah, that's right. Is that coming out this month? Save us, Feng Zhen. Save us. We are struggling to hold this line. This looks really bad. The 28th. Damn. I'll probably get it down the road. Right now I'm like way too fucking overwhelmed actually with video games right now. There's so many, there's been a lot of beat 'em ups that I want to pick up. Well, that are coming out this month. I'm going to be getting that Double Dragon game. That really mid-looking Double Dragon game. I'm going to get it. And I'm also going to get that, what is it called? Absolutum or Absolusum? That beat 'em up. I'm going to be picking those two up. And then I want to get the Ninja Gaiden. I want to get that new Ninja Gaiden and that new Shinobi game. So I've got a lot of, like, 2 beat 'em ups and then 2 side scrollers, like old school side scrollers, I want to get this month. I didn't have a reinforcement, right? Reinforce Jiang Wei. Oh. You're going to reinforce Jiang Wei, but you're not going to reinforce the Emperor? Bro, Liu Shan's got 3,700 soldiers and only 400 defense. As soon as these guys recover, we are done. I got to get her back. Get Sugegul back. She's already injured. Get the win button back. Alright. Maybe I should send... No, he can't. He won't make it. He won't make the Tripoli. No, probably not. Okay. Between Romance 8 Remake 14 and Nobunaga's Ambition, which of the 3? Easier to learn? Probably... I would say Nobunaga's Ambition. Yeah, Awakening. I would go with Awakening. Awakening is like the most accessible game in the series that doesn't sacrifice anything. Nothing is really sacrificed for Awakening to get into it. Like they didn't make it any lighter. I don't think he's gonna take this because he's reckless, right? Yeah, he's gonna pivot and go that way. Oh my God, we're actually beating back the Outlanders. It's crazy. As soon as she recovers, though, we're done. As soon as she recovers, she's gonna start tearing through us. Plus, they still have 23,000. So even if we can beat back the Outlanders, we're not gonna have enough to attack the city proper. All I'm doing is keeping up pressure right now until I can get more troops. Are we doing any damage to the city? Ah. Oh, he's injured! Chen Haoran, this is your moment. He's injured! He's already wounded. Oh my God, if we can get this... Oh, come on, bro. Guy only had one arm, he still won. Shen Haoran's been injured. How is this guy, man? How is this guy still doing this? World Traveler, recover wounded, let's rally. His morale's dipped. Rally the troops. We captured Lu Shu. We did not capture him. Damn it. We're dealing a lot of damage to the city. Bar the road. Bar the road. Shen Haoran, you may be injured, but it doesn't matter. All you have to do is buy us some time. You hold the road. Reinforce Flang Yun, let's do it. Rishin is cheating because he was about to die. Yeah, he hacked in. He started using the codes. Yeah, we're full for the next run. I have to update my post, but yeah, we're already full. Like, thank God you're not up there fighting him. What's up, Ikari? Yeah, the next run should be very, very... I'm really excited for the next run. I'm really excited. I almost started it today, but I was like, no, we gotta let it breathe a little bit. We gotta let it breathe a little bit. So next week for sure, though. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the Uesugi run. I love playing Uesugi. I mean, I love playing Uesugi in Awakening. They have such a distinct style. So I'm already thinking of like what we're gonna do, how we're gonna expand, where to gamble, where not to gamble, how we're gonna save Sanada, stuff like that. Wu Capital's about to fall, finally? No. Are they coming back? Which way are these boats pointed? They're pointed south, okay. They're coming back, okay. They're gonna hold. It looks like they're gonna hold. No confuse abuse will be interesting to see. Yeah, it's gonna be very punishing. I had to give Kenshin a rework too. Of course. Kenshin's been in retirement, so his stats and abilities will reflect that. You know what I mean? This guy's fixated, huh? Your character's wife? Did you ask to be wifed up? I don't remember if I did that. Let's check. Oh yeah, this is that girl. Yeah, I think I forgot to have your character. I don't think she was in the game actually. Is why I didn't do it. Yeah, whoever did this art right here, this girl is a stone cold fox. Like that. That's what I want more of. Give me more of that in Romance 8 Remake. You know what I'm saying? And the future games, this is what I want. That kind of art. I don't want that ugly ass AI shit that they're using. They say it's not AI, but I don't believe them. I don't believe a human could draw people that boring. I don't believe it. She was a badass? Yeah, she was a badass for a little bit. She had her moment in the sun against Wu. Yes, we finally reinforced the Emperor. Thank you. Okay, this should be a win. Should be a win. Oh, it's only a 5 points. God. You know we're in trouble when it's only 5 points. Oh, he was injured too? It's not enough to lose? Is it not enough to lose? You gotta get injured too. You gotta fake an injury. God. I might as well play the duels myself. You know what? Just let me play the duels, bro. I didn't know we were just gonna throw. If we're gonna throw, just let me play the fucking duels. I can throw. I can throw fucking all day. I can't, bro. I just can't. Chang, let's go. Capture it, please. Twin flutes. I don't remember what that does. Does it do damage as well? Applies provoke enemy morale. Ooh, the morale decrease. I like that. Barbarian house ready to go. We're on a defeat streak, I'll say. Oh! One thing I saw in 8 Remake in the PUK, right? Okay, so one thing I saw that I was like, okay, that's cool. I don't know if you guys noticed, but they added another slot for traits. So they're going to expand the trait pool, obviously, right? Because we already know that had to be expanded. But you can have 2 traits. So that's huge. For community runs, that's huge. Being able to have 2 different traits. Who are you going to hit with that? The catapult? Oh, the city. Wow. Chang is going to fall. We will see Chang fall. Mali and Gongzun Hui doing the work. More traits and negative traits. Yeah, I saw Liu Shan has 1. He has Coward. I hope that there's more negative traits. I hope that it's not just like 2 negative traits in the game. What is a community run? This is a community run. A community run is me doing a run on the channel with custom rules and goals, and people can create officers to participate in the run. So people from the community, if you're on this channel, if you follow this channel, you can submit your officers and I'll throw them into the game. We got it. We've done it. We have done what Kong Ming could not do. We still didn't capture Rishin. Rishin got away. Let him go. I don't even want them. I don't even want them. So yeah, I think that was probably one of the most exciting things about the PUK for me, was seeing that extra space for another trait. Because for me, the most fun I can get out of Remake right now is community runs. I have no desire to play it like on my own at all, you know. But if they add content that allows me to make some stuff, make some custom rules and stuff like that. So again, the editing is good. The extra traits are going to be good for people who want to send officers in. I think that's it. What I would like to see, what I want, is for them to increase the map size. That's what I want. I think if they increase the map size, it'll give a shot in the arm to the whole infrastructure of combat in that game. If you make the maps bigger, but if they're not going to bother doing that, like if you're going to advertise decisive battles and then you're going to keep the map the same size, that's insanity. Because you're just going to make the problem more. You're just going to make the problem that you already have even worse. You're going to multiply it. You're just going to apply a multiplier to it. The maps are already crowded. The maps are already crowded. So imagine having even more units on these overcrowded maps. So the maps got to get bigger. That's my point. We got to use bigger maps. Oh, surround and conquer. Let's just take that. Just take that. Somehow we're holding on against these Outlanders. Somehow we're holding. Transport. I don't think anyone's character is really underperformed. Everyone's done pretty well. We captured Chang'an, now we have to take Luoyang. That's the crux of it. That's the main point. Tong Gate's got 17,000, which is just insane. Look at this shit. Are you kidding? Two surround and conquer points? Other than your win-lose record? Well, it's better than mine. You think they're adding more people to join the battle? Yeah, there definitely are. Yeah, but they have to make the map bigger. That's my thing. The map's got to get bigger to keep up with that, because otherwise it's just way too many units. All right, bro, just go back to the base. It's embarrassing. Just go back to the base. How many supplies do we have? Very low. Let's buy some supplies right away. All right. Tong Gate's got 17,000. Oh no. Wang Yang's gonna die. This is why I told him to retreat. I told you get back to the castle. But you didn't listen. Really ashamed of myself. You know what? Keep them. Keep them. Just keep them. We're like 0-3 for duels. Let's go! Let's go! Win button! When things get dire, just click that win button, baby. Alright, I think we're good there. More troops on the way. Bullveckers safely made it back somehow. Outlanders are getting wrecked. Why did he change character model? I was thinking the same thing. That was the first time I saw that. That means that it's got to be a stat check. That means your character model's got to be a stat check if you're generic. No, I'm not releasing anybody. Not releasing anybody. Surround and conquer. Alright, let's get to Tong Gate. Well, let's defeat this guy first. Buy more supplies. And then we need to push the Tong Gate. Okay. How's this looking? Looks like they're running away. That's fine. Unending offensive? Yeah, it's just... You really can't stop. If we stop attacking, we'll just start losing right away. Thankfully, Wu hasn't been obliterated yet. 26,000. I can't get through that. Speaking of stopping, I can't get through that. We're going to have to go back and reform the ranks. I think I'm going to give up on attacking here. Give up attacking here and move these guys up here and use them. Maybe I should have pulled back Chen Hao Ran, actually, now that I think about it. He's in a risky spot. Captured Lu Shu. Of course, he said no. Oh my god, look at this. 1,000 damage. 1,000 damage next to two guys with Annihilator. Zhao Ba and Wang Yang. That's death. Certain death right there. She defeated? She beat Wang Yang in a duel? What? Did she injure him? He's been injured. Damn. I spoke too soon. She fucking whooped him. I wish you could watch the duels, man. The AI duels. Like in the old games. In the old games, it would ask you. It would say, hey, there's a duel happening or there's a battle happening. Do you want to watch it? And you could watch the AI battle it out, man. What's her war at? It's like barely 80. If it's at 80, it's like, it's literally 80. Maybe 81. What the hell's this? Okay. Well, while we are providing that distraction, we'll just keep trying to go over here. Alright, bring the garrison in. Bring in that garrison. Keep buying supplies. I don't know what these guys are doing. They're not strong enough anymore to really take Tianshui. And now that they've lost Chang'an, these guys are kind of cut off. These two cities are cut off from everything else. And they're not strong enough to really fight on their own. You know? What's up, God Armed? The Shu expedition, if you don't count the duels, it's going pretty well. If you don't count the duels, it's going pretty well. We've captured Chang'an. Which means from here, I think I can start to push Wei. I think. Are they just going to leave? Something's wrong with the AI. You see what I mean? Every romance game has this shit where the AI doesn't make any sense. They don't push and attack the city. Which is a problem. It's a problem. But now imagine playing a game where the AI doesn't push at all. ever on any fronts. That's Romance 8. See this problem right here? Take this problem where they just land and go back, and then picture a whole video game where they do that. $26,000. We've got enough to attack Xinye. Let's call the heavies up here. Let me get Bullvecker. Let's get the old man. Chao Chang's in hands-on. Let's call him up over here. Alright, that should be enough to push. Transport's on the way. We should probably just attack this gate. Let's do it. He's injured. Okay. Let's hope the AI does not become smart and send down the big guns. Towards us? You've never seen Wei do that before? Yeah. Again, it's just a script. Sometimes the script trips up and then that's it. You see weird shit. It happens. It's just, and I'm not really worried too much about little things like that, but when the whole game has a problem, when it's a game-wide code, that's a problem, because then there's no way for me to really get around that or ignore it, you know? Alright, we're gonna have to start trying to take this gate, and it is gonna take a while. We could go around. No, I can't do that, because it's sitting here. Although I could get here. It's risky, though. And you need a lot of supplies. Let's try this first. Let's see how bad that is. Let me just see how bad that is. Nothing ready? No troops are ready. Okay. All our troops are on the front lines right now. What is this? What is she doing? Why don't you capture this since you're here? Release prisoners. Nah, we're good. Alright, let's see. Is he gonna keep pushing up? No. Gonna have to put a tower or something over here. Slow this guy down. 10,000. Jeez. This is backwards. You guys are completely backwards. Shu-Han has passed away. I need her to allow him to come back and grab the gate. Get up to the gate. Do we both need to be here to clog up this spot? Because I really don't remember. I don't think so. I don't know. We might both need to be in this spot, so he can't drop a unit next to the catapult and melt it. You know what? I'm gonna move her here because I don't remember. Yeah, let's see what prisoners do we have. It's been a while. We'll take a couple shots at some of them. Okay. 52,000. We're waiting for Chao Chang to get here. 39,000 here. This is all my troops right here. Everybody across the kingdom is here. All right. reward. Sure.
感谢。我出发了。
All right, let's watch this gate. Man, 0 for 5. Is that catapult up there? That's not very strong. Pretty weak. Let's see what a full turn does, though. Release prisoners? You guys are crazy. Okay. Send them back. Chang is here already? Okay, so we just got to get this transport here, and then we'll send out everybody. Recruiting is hard in this game? Yeah, it's kind of stupid. You kind of have to play with it on relations on fictional. I feel like if you have relations on fictional, you can get people pretty easily, but outside of that, yeah, it's no good. When is the PUK supposed to come out? Does anybody know? Did they announce when it's supposed to come out? I feel like they said January, but I don't know if I'm imagining that. January? Oh, okay. Soon plus 2 weeks. Well, there you go. That's both specific and vague. January 26th. What's up, Wolf's Heart? January 26th. Oh, we're doing pretty good. Honestly, we're doing pretty good. All things considered. I think we're going to take these gates. I think we're taking those gates. 67,000 strong. Let's go. Is that enough? Is there enough for everybody here? Let's make sure everyone has enough to participate. 8,000. We'll do 8,000 to start. Let's go, baby. Give this game a second shot. Have you played it before, Ikari? I didn't know you tried it before. Awakening has some DLC traits that you haven't heard about? What do you mean? Oh, yeah, there are some traits. There's some traits that are included in the, I think it's the complete edition. I think you have to get the complete edition, whatever that is. Yeah, there's a couple of extra traits, nothing too crazy. I would say it's not worth it. You're not really missing anything. That's what I would say. You're not really missing anything. Look at this force. If we can't take the city, I mean, what good are we? You know what I mean? This is a slam dunk. $67,000. Hold on. We have an Outlander on a boat. Big mistake. We'll take care of that. Let's correct that mistake. 67,000. You tried it a little bit? Yeah, this game's really good. Like, it's really good. If you like grand strategy, it's really good. The biggest problem is that it's a little slow, you know? You have to play it for a bit so that you get into the rhythm, so it'll pick up a little bit, you know? But when you first start, it feels a little slow. But it's good. Combat's good. The RNG is good. The way that they incorporate it into the game. On a keyboard and mouse? Well, I guess I wouldn't know about that. I'd say if you're more used to that, then yeah, should be, right? Where did Shan run off to? Good question, bro. Can we find him? Shan has been the boogeyman of this run. A character created by, I think it was Delis that created him. He created a monster. Is he still wounded? I love the wound system in this game. You know? I don't know why they dropped it. This needs to be in every game. Every romance game or Nobunaga's Ambition game needs to have a wound system like this one. Where there's different tiers. And once you get wounded in this game, there's a chance that you can get wounded further, and your chance of dying goes up at each time you drop down. So you could drop down to the next level, your wounds can get worse, or you can die, and your recovery period goes up. So it's always something to think about. You know, risking your general is always something you have to consider. Sometimes you have a wounded general, and his stats are still better than everyone else. Shan is near death. Oh my god. He's dying. This could be the end of the boogeyman. He's in Shangyong. But yeah, the health system in this game is great. They should bring it back and never get rid of it. It's excellent. Yeah, you're in charge of Chai Sang over there. Okay, we're attacking Tong Gate. I'm getting Jiang Wei in position to swap out with Ma Li. We need to keep these two spots filled so that they don't drop somebody. Did he? I didn't see that. What is this? We have an event? Deepening friendship with Nanman. Okay, an extra 3,000 soldiers. All right. You're his adversary? Oh. And you never fought him. And you never fought him. All right, come on. Tong Gate, bring it down. You don't remember if you got the PUK? Yeah, you need. I think you need the PUK to play this game. It's too bare bones without the PUK. Come on, fellas. Can we at least get this gate? Oh, Chen Hao Ren's got catapult. Well, this is what I was just talking about. He is wounded. He's wounded, but he's the only person I have who's got siege weaponry right now. So I'm going to have to deploy him anyway. Exactly what I was talking about with the health system. But sometimes your guy's wounded, but you got to send him in anyway. You got to risk it. He must have ran away. Alright, just stay in the water there.
Sure.
Go figure, the pirate character, he's going to navigate around the ocean here. He's going to keep an eye on things while we lead this insane assault. 16,000. You're gonna need more than 16,000. Try to recruit some people. Yeah, so next week, our Kenshin run is going to start for Nobunaga's Ambition Awakening. It's a community run, and the idea is, we know that historically Kenshin passed away in 78? So the gist of this run is that he didn't pass away, he just retired because of his illness. And it's been a couple of years. Hideyoshi's about to take over. He's about to win. And so Kenshin comes out of retirement to preserve his clan. That's the idea of the run. Bishamonten's back. 1579. He was young. Right? I feel like, was he even 50? I don't even think he was 50. So we're going to be up against it. We're going to be up against it trying to make something fucking happen against Hideyoshi. We also have to keep Sanada alive. I have to think about whether we have enough time to go up north and get the Tozawa steeds. That's another thing. Can we put together a little expedition, or is Masamune going to block our way up into the north? Because Masamune's already around, and that kid won't stop attacking the Eastern Front. His father's not that bad, but Masamune is non-stop. So we have a lot of things. There's a lot of spinning plates. That's going to be very difficult. How are we looking at the gate? Who's deployed? Hurry. Hurry, Chen Haoran, hurry. We're in trouble. They might slip by. I gotta turn Jiang Wei around. Our catapults might be exposed. I don't know if he can he get here fast enough? I don't know. I'm gonna risk it. Have her retreat and open up the space, but he might fill it, so. Yeah, there's nothing to do. Okay. Hold on, hold on. Ask Masamune nicely not to attack. Okay, I'll try that. He seems like a reasonable fellow, you're right. The Datea will sometimes auto-send alliances. That's never happened to me. Ever. Never ever has Masamune ever tried to form an alliance with me. I think they're hard programmed not to like the Uesugi. So no. That would be crazy. That would be incredible if that happened. Yeah, not for Masamune. That's what I'm saying. Masamune's AI is very different than his predecessors. He's got his own specific AI. Some of the daimyo in the game, just like Romance of the Three Kingdoms, some of the rulers have very specific things built into their AI. Very specific little codings. Alright, let's go. Let's see if we can pull this switch off, or if I'm going to be too late. Oh, I'm going to be too late. catapult! Gongzu and Hui, that was crazy. Did we take it? Gongzu and Hui with that catapult. That shit was nasty. Nasty catapult hit. He almost brought down the gate with that. Gongzu and Hui's leadership has gone up by another point. We've got it. Tong Gate will fall. One step closer to Luoyang. How's this looking over here? This looks like a fucking mess. Absolute mess. Bao Kai's way too close. Wei isn't infallible. Who knew? Nobody besides Kong Ming, I guess. Only Kong Ming knew that. You know what? Just let she can follow behind, right? So let me send her here first, and then no, right here. Boop. All right, just watch the waters there. Well, we got to see how Wu's doing. We got to see how badly Wu's doing. Yeah, he's doing fine. Look at this, back and forth. Back and forth they go, that's all they're doing. He won't start dying until 2:45. Yeah, the run will be over by then. Okay. All right, we got one. I wish they had more of these little cutscenes. Oh, how the turntables. I could not fight fate, I leave the rest to you. Okay, let's go. This has got to be it. We've got to take the city here, man. We need to. If we can take that city and put pressure on Su Shang, we put pressure on Su Shang from here, we'll split their attention. And that's going to be easier to go from here. You know? Decrease morale? No. On to the next gate. Send supplies. $5,000 and $12,000. Liu Bei likes to become Cao Cao's vassal? That's embarrassing. That's just another day for Liu Bei, though. No, I want troops. It's much easier without Rishin constantly attacking. Bro, Rishin has been a total menace. A total menace. The way this run started, us barely holding on, fighting against him to where we're at now. Shit. Disorder, of course. Leadership went up to 74. Hit that fucking city, let's go. They're sorting out of the castle. Yep. Yep. Do you think fan with events would be difficult as Shu in this game? Fan? Fan castle? No, that's not difficult. It's not difficult at all. Okay, I guess we'll just let this guy get destroyed and then we'll march out and push on. See, now they're sending units this way. Now they have to choose. They've got to choose where they're going to send their people. They can't just focus me down on one spot. You said with all the events. Yeah, I heard you. I heard you. I'm telling you, it don't matter. It doesn't matter. The hardest start in 14 is the Shu 3 visits. Yeah, I don't think that's true. Three visits isn't even a hard start anymore. It's a standard start. That's like an evergreen start, you know? All we do is win. Suge Ghouls, she only knows how to do one thing, and that's win, baby. Yeah, I know, Zetra. I know. Everybody plays 3 visits. It's the standard. That's why I said it's an evergreen scenario. That's a scenario that you buy your new copy of Romance and you play 3 visits. Everybody plays 3 visits all the time. It's an evergreen scenario. It's not really difficult. It's a good scenario for testing out the game. That's one of my go-tos. You know, I buy a new copy of Romance of the Three Kingdoms. I play 3 visits. You know? No more? That's it? Liu Shan's getting pretty tough, bro. Holding that front line. He's got that tiger's blood. It takes like 3 years for the events to proc. What events? Oh, the 3 visit events? Yeah, that's true. I don't play with the 3 visit events on. I like to recreate his route manually. With the events, you don't... Oh, Heavenly Perfection, let's go! Oh my god, 500? First time I've seen that. Heavenly Perfection. It happened. It actually happened. It wasn't that great. I have to be honest, it wasn't that great. But it was decent. 500. 500 for all 3 units. I didn't even know it was AoE. Does it say that it's AoE? It doesn't here. You'd have to check the chart on the editor. Bro, Liu Shan's holding his own. I love it, man. I fucking love it. Cao Cao sent some of his heaviest hitters. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I got you. Yeah, I don't do 3 visits with events. I don't see the point of doing it with events. Like, it's just, you're just letting the game play it for you. I always do it manually, you know, so I recreate Liu Bei's route manually, which is a little bit more challenging because you have to wait for the Liu Biao situation. So what I like to do is wait for Liu Biao to die, depending on the game. Depending on what game I'm playing, he'll either die and surrender, or his faction will split, or just Liu Zong will take over if I don't have the events on for him, his events. So then I have to conquer his territory, and then I like to go down and take Southern Jing, and then I like to plan my campaign and go to Shu. I like to do the historical growth of Shu, starting from 3 visits, but without the events. Because, I mean, the events trivialize the whole thing. The events are like, they just hold your hand. They're like, come on, we're going to give you this city now. Okay, we're going to give you this city now. Okay, we're going to defeat these enemies for you now. Like, there's no point of playing it with the events on, you know? But 3 visits, you're meant to do it without, I would say you're meant to do it without the events. I've been doing 3 visits without the events since Romance 9. Since Romance 9, I've been doing 3 visits without the events. So it's, like I said, it's an evergreen scenario. Everybody plays it. It's just one of those things where it's like playing as the Oda in a Nobunaga's Ambition game. I guess Okehazama, right? 1560 Okehazama. I got my new copy of Nobunaga's Ambition. I'm going to play as Nobunaga and watch him kill Yoshimoto. I'm going to play that, you know? It's just standard of fare. You start out, you just got the game. You want to see those events that you always see. You want to play that starting position that you always play. Allies in the game feel useless? Yeah, they are. The diplomacy system is not finished in this game. You know, this diplomacy system is not finished at all in this game. Good God. Hold the line, Liu Shen. We've almost got the city, Your Majesty. Hold the line. I'm dying here. 800 soldiers left. Come on. Get me in that castle. Yes. Whoo, only had 200 soldiers left. My favorite doctrine. This is my favorite doctrine in this game. Academic. XP goes up by 20%, whatever. That's Doctrine XP. XP obtained by all your officers is increased by 5%. Now, 5% is not a lot, but it's the best you're going to do in this game. This is basically the, what is it, Code of the Monk? Code of the Monk. I can read now. Can they, though? Alright, we captured a bunch of people. Are we ending already? Well, how long have I been on for? No, we still got, we got about 20 minutes, I want to say. Would you ever do a Liu Biao run in this game? Yeah, I did one. I have one on the channel. I have an abysmal Liu Biao run on this channel. I mean, it was pure fucking torture. Pure torture. It was just awesome. Awesome Liu Biao run. You need to check. If you guys haven't seen it, it's like from 2 years ago. I don't even want to spoil it. It's so good. It was so good, I don't even want to spoil it. Because that was when I first started streaming, that first year, and I hardly had anybody watching stuff on the channel. But that run was awesome. Yeah, I've done Liu Biao. Liu Biao is one of my favorite... That's one of my favorite factions to play in this game. I should do a faction video for Romance 14. What factions do I enjoy playing? Liu Biao is another faction that is just awesome to play in every game. Yeah, anyway, to answer your question, I did a Liu Biao run, yeah. I love playing in Jing. Jing is awesome as Liu Biao. It's just a great spot, man. Great real estate in Jing. And I think it was a 3 visits. If I remember correctly, it was Liu Biao 3 visits, which is very difficult. That's tougher than Liu Bei. You want to talk about 3 visits, Liu Bei? Liu Biao 3 visits. Now we're talking, okay? Cao Cao's crashing down. Sun Huan hates your guts. There's no reconciling with Wu. Wu's coming from this direction. Cao Cao's crashing down. And if you take too long, Liu Zhang's going to come out of the corner. You know, Liu Zhang's in that corner, everybody, you know, but Liu Zhang will come out of that corner if you take too long to get established. So yeah, Liu Biao, I highly recommend Liu Biao. I mean, if you haven't played, if you haven't tried in Jing, fighting Cao Cao's hordes, and then dealing with the hatred that is Wu, you're missing out. You're just missing out. It's fantastic. That run that I did was fantastic. It was brutal. So brutal. All right. In here, Your Majesty, quick. Get the cover. Get His Majesty inside the building. Get him to safety. Doing Total War? No, I'm gonna record some videos. I want to do like a video series for Total War. I'm thinking about it anyway. So. No, just garrison in the city. Get a supply line running up here. Let's keep pushing. We're gonna push towards Shang. Like we're nearing our victory condition. Yeah, I want to record for Total War. And I had said earlier in the stream, there's a couple of beat 'em ups that are coming out this month. Double Dragon is coming out. Which, to be fair, looks really mid, but I'm a big Double Dragon fan. And there's also a beat 'em up from called Absolem. I think that's what it's called, Absolem. That looks incredible. That beat 'em up looks incredible. It is a beat 'em up roguelike. A beat 'em up roguelike. So I really want to play that. So I might do a stream when those 2 games drop, just to show them off a little bit. And then I also want to get to Shinobi. I haven't bought Shinobi or Ninja Gaiden yet, so I want to get those 2 games. A lot of 2D games in a short period of time that have come out. The Nanmon? I don't think I have the Nanmon DLC. I want to play as the barbarian girl. That's what I want to play as, so. The barbarian girl has to have like vassals to get her unique mechanic out, and she's in really shitty territory. So I think it would be fun to play as her. Get inside, Liu Shan. It's not safe out here. Not safe out in these streets right now. She doesn't need vassals for it? Oh, so maybe I misunderstood it. Can't believe the Ujizana one was in 2023. Yeah, it's been a while. As a way of negotiating peace. Okay, well that doesn't sound nearly as interesting. I thought she gets more bonuses for having vassals. So that kind of sucks. Twin flutes. Decrease in morale. Her starting position is still bad though, so maybe, I don't know. Could always do a Han Fu run. Had a lot of fun with Han Fu. Is that Rishin I see over there? Has the fellow recovered? The big man's back in action? Yeah. 97 strength, imagine. What the hell's this? Why are you guys breaking my stuff? Now if the PUK comes out on the 26th, there might be enough time to do a community run for 8, for a base level 8 before the PUK drops. That's what I'm thinking about right now. I'm thinking we could do a quick run. Right? If I have my weeks right, that's still 8 weeks. 8 weeks is 8 parts. At least 8 to 10 weeks. Hold on, let me just count for a minute here. It's more than 10 weeks because you have all of November, you have all of December, and you have all of January. So that's potential for 12 parts. So we have more than enough time to get. I can get a Romance 8 remake community run in before the PUK drops. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll do that on the side. Because I try to do most of these runs no more than 10 parts. That's my standard. Standard is just no more than 10 parts for everything. Which usually, it makes sense because usually I'm wrapping up by part 10. If not before then, but at the latest, usually 10 parts is what it's got for the lifespan. So there's room there to draw something up. So I'll think about that this week. Enact some of these duels in real life. Dude, I was just telling this story. I was just telling the story about this convention, right? So there was this convention in town that I went to, and they had like a... It was kind of like a one-on-one duel, part of the convention that you sign up for and you participate. And you fight with like these, you know, they're like foam, not foam noodles, but it's basically like a hard surface, almost like a sword, but it's wrapped with foam so that you don't seriously hurt somebody. And anyway, I participated and I ended up seriously hurting somebody. Yeah. I thought the foam was supposed to be like, you know, like, okay, you know, like, you can't get hurt. So I went all out. I just fucking blasted this guy. Boom! I don't know. Maybe he was being dramatic, dude. I don't know. Maybe he was being dramatic. Some kind of hardened foam. Yeah, it was a little sturdy. Yeah, that's why I said it's not like a. It wasn't like a foam noodle, but it was like a wrapping. You know, like a. Anyway, I figure everyone. You know, we're all grown men here. Somebody, you know, you'd be all right, but apparently not. I wonder if they still do that at that convention. Like, I wonder if they still do that. It was cool. It was like you enter like this ring, and there was like a sensei in the middle, and he would introduce you. Like, you signed up, you'd sign up, and then he'd stand in the middle in the sensei garb, and he'd be like, he'd introduce you. He'd be like, in this corner, and then he'd bow to each of you, and then he'd have like a bag full of salt, and he'd throw the salt in the middle. He'd be like, and then he'd be like, begin, you know. It reminded me of MXC. Remember MXC? He reminded me of the general in MXC. Still waiting for a 3K Dongzhuo run. I have to unlock Dongzhuo. Anytime you look at Wei and Romance in the Three Kingdoms, they are strong. Yeah, that's how it is. I thought you were stronger meme. I don't know that meme. No, I just remember that the girl that I brought with me was pissed. She was not happy about it, which pissed me off because, I mean, I was like, what do you want? How am I at fault? How am I at fault? You know what I mean? What a dummy. Imagine being angry because, I mean, imagine being angry because the person that you're dating is too strong. You know what I mean? Like, what are you even saying? I think she was just trying to give me shit. Just to give me shit. It didn't make any sense. I'm like, how are you going to be upset that I hurt the other guy? He's the other guy. His problems are his problems. They're not my problems. I'm trying to have fun over here. You know? I got hit a couple times. It didn't hurt. I didn't feel anything. It felt like a foam, you know, like a foam noodle almost, you know, like a wrapped foam stick. All right, move up. Up and around, fellas. But yeah, if I can think of something, we'll do maybe we can do a remake run, another remake run. I've only done one, but maybe I can come up with something else. It's just, we're so limited. So limited. Takeshi's Castle? Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. MXC. You don't know the Invincible show? No, I know the Invincible show. I just don't know where that's... I haven't watched it. I know Invincible from the comics, you know? Are they seriously going to try to attack the city? I've got a garrison of 30K. Alright. Only Ma Li is here. That's a problem. Get Chang Wei over here. We got trouble. Who else is available? Ma Dai? Fu Qian. Get reinforcements over here, please. Alright, Madai, it's time to dig in. See what you're made of. Outlanders? No, they got 1,000 assault. What about this guy? 700 assault. Alright. Just keep them busy. You don't gotta do much. Just occupy space that they're trying to pass through. Rishin? You're gonna run this guy all the way up there. You know what? No, I can't transport. I'm not gonna risk it. I should transport, but I'm not gonna risk it from this direction. $12,000 here. Send them up to Jing. You know the deal. You know the deal, homie. All right, let's garrison up. Let's get ready to push the Shu-Han. We have enough to kind of threaten the city, or we could go for Wan first. Instead of running up this valley, we could go around. Is Wu still falling? Not really. Not really. Wei's just building and then running back. What's up, Mark? Okay. Let's just search. Alright, so we get that garrison there. We should be taking this gate. I can't see them beating me. They should actually be putting volley units on the other side of the gate, but the AI is not going to do that. Sao Rui himself. Wei's Emperor. You want all these people back? Do you want to even give me a weapon, though? No. I mean, what do you want me to do? Can't even get a weapon from this bum. Chao Chong has challenged Chen Tai to a duel. Can we get a win? Can we get a win, please? Oh my god, I just fucking can't. Oh my god, man. That's 4 losses in a row. Archive has never lost a duel. In real life, I haven't lost a duel. That's correct. Archive the person has never lost a duel in real life. Not a one-on-one. In a video game, yeah. Slightly different outcome in video games. Slightly different. Dude, 80,000. 80,000. They're in so much trouble. Are these guys just having a staring contest? Because this guy will not get on the water. You did debuff every officer? I don't remember doing that at all. Oh no, 7C's Severn. Oh, Sun Quan. Bro's dementia is just killing him. Dementia's just killing him. Alright. I guess we have problems down here. Leave it to Sun Quan to just ruin it. Gotta send Shamo King. Gotta do it. See if you can get there. Quickly. He ate too many crayons. I wonder what it was because... Well, actually, we don't know if it ran in the family because Sun Jian and Sun Ce both passed away so young. Mali holding back the storm. An empty city. Nobody's even there. Xiao Chang's leadership has increased by 1. Great. Glad that all that suffering wasn't for anything. Wasn't a total waste. Yeah, but I think he had something. I think he had dementia or something. I don't think he went crazy. I think he had something in his brain that, I don't know, maybe it was a genetic thing. A 1% raise for all your suffering. That's right, Toby. Don't forget the pizza party. Pizza party. Plague damage in Chang'an. Okay. I wish Plague was more substantial in this game. There was past romance games where the Plague was actually something that was scary, you know? In this game, not so much. A single slice of pizza. Yep. That's another thing I forgot. They give you they throw the pizza party. And then they're like, "All right. Only 2 slices." Get that transport there, man. Making me nervous. Okay, nothing's changed over there. I'm looking forward to seeing how that works in EU5. Because they are going to have like the actual plagues break out and stuff, so. And you can randomize it. They said you can randomize where the plague breaks out, which is great because you can just play with the RNG that way. Instead of just having it set to historical. Are we getting that Dynasty Warriors 3? I'm getting that Dynasty Warriors 3. I don't know about you, Lucretia. You better make sure you get that 1% raise. We got Dynasty Warriors 3 Remake and we got that Romance 8 power-up kit. Make sure you get that 1%. You're gonna need it. I know I'm gonna need it. That power-up kit's probably going to be $40. At least $40, right? How to power up Remake 8? I don't know. If I was them, I would just, as soon as you buy the power-up kit and you download it and you load up the game, I would just have it revert back to OG Romance 8. So when you bought the power-up kit, it would just load in original Romance 8. That's all that would happen. You know, that's what I'd do. That's how I'd fix it. I'd be like, boom, fixed. Easy peasy. There you go. Romance 8 power-up kit. Alright. Time to defend the city. I'm not going to defend against the Outlanders. Let's try to get over here and save Mali. An admirable job, but now it's time to retreat and rest. Let's get Double Dasher. Not using a Sura formation because it's absolutely broken. Let's get that gate. Come on. Make sure to tell you about the party when you all had our second slice of pizza. They added reinforcements from other provinces. The biggest thing that I saw earlier, like I said earlier, the biggest change that's coming to Remake that matters to me, the one thing that I give a fuck about is the traits. They're going to add more traits, yes, but here's the good shit. They're going to give us an extra trait slot. So they showed off officers who had 2 traits. So that's what I care about, because when it comes to community runs, people will be able to have 2 traits on their officers now. So more personality. You know? That's what I care about. That's the thing that I saw that was like, okay, that's a good thing. Not only are we getting more traits, but you'll have 1 more slot for traits. And they showed off 1 negative trait, which was Coward. They showed off Coward. So maybe we'll have a couple of negative traits, but at least we'll have an extra slot. So now we can have 2 traits. That's for a game that's got nothing. For a game that's got nothing at all, just having an extra trait slot is huge. It's incredible. You know? So people can flesh out their characters a little bit more. It just makes a world of a difference. It really does. Makes 2 traits. Boom. Done. Barbarian Howl's ready to go against Severn. They also added the ability to make your own specialties, apparently. Yeah, you can make your own items. You can do that in this game, too. I think they're adding most of the editing tools from this game. So we'll be able to edit cities and stuff like that. So that'll be good. And that'll give me more options for community runs, so... Alright, we should be okay there. You'll be able to buff the AI to make them more aggressive. I don't know if it'll work, Quick Speeder. I mean, I can give them more soldiers, but that doesn't mean that they'll attack. I think I already tested that in base game. I already tested letting the AI have more soldiers and stuff. And it just doesn't change anything, so... She's just captured. This is now a rescue mission. Zhang Ren, this is now a rescue operation. Oh my god. The boogeyman's here. What the hell's this? Oh, restrain. Okay. Is the Emperor there? I can't deploy. I don't have any spots, or I try to kill Sao Rui right now. They're gonna have to update it. Changing the aggression is gonna have to be an update on Koei's end. They're gonna have to add a slider. They're gonna have to add another slider that makes aggression work. Or just update it so that it starts to work more frequently, but that's not anything that we can really change. The gem system looks no, that's gonna be boring as fuck. The gem system ain't gonna do nothing. The RPG aspects of that game are so bare bones.
Sure.
You can make more friends. Yeah, it's funny that you say that, because that's the only thing that I thought of was like. To make the game even more broken? Yeah, I mean, it's not even that you're making the game more broken, it's just that the game doesn't fundamentally work on the battlefield. So, it doesn't work on the battlefield or around the battlefield. So, why am I going to interact with this RPG stuff if the benefits that carry over into the battlefield don't work? The battlefield doesn't work anyway. The AI is already passive. The AI just sits around anyway and waits to die. So, what does it matter? More links. I'm going to buy gems to be a warrior so that I have more stats increased, or I deal more damage, and it doesn't matter. Why does any of that matter if the battles don't work? The battles don't work. So what does it matter? That's why I said you're just putting up decorations. You're dressing up a turd. You know what I mean? You can polish up a turd as much as you want. It's still a turd. Like I don't want to interact with it. That's my point. I don't want to interact with it. Doesn't matter what you put on it or anything. It's a turd. It's gross. Flush it. Flush it and be done with it. So they've got to fix the aggression, and they got to fix the AI, because you have to work around to find challenge in the battles right now. It's really annoying, you know. It's really annoying. Just hold on. There's nothing else to do, guys. All you can do is defend down there. Oh my god, are you serious? Wei Miao has become caught up in a duel by Zhang Wei. Yes. Yes. Finally some good news. Finally some good news. Let's go, Zhang Wei. Cut him down. A single hit. Come on. Ooh. Overkill. That's how you do it. You didn't kill him? Zhang Wei's strength has gone up to 90. Alright, cool. Is this gonna affect no. No, wait for Rishin. Wait for Rishin. There he is. High spirits. Oh, I can't hit both. Just do surprise attack. This is the duel I want to see right here. This is the duel I want to see. Jiang Wei versus Ri Xin. Is that unit running away? I don't know. He might be. I don't know if he's the one who captured her. No, he did not capture her. I think it's Wei Miao who captured Ma Li. Yo, is the Emperor still attacking the gate? We need to put a unit in the field and try to capture Sao Rui. How could you let me get captured? What are you talking about? You got yourself captured, Zetra. You got yourself captured, Zetra. All you had to do was stay put and then run back to the city. Now I gotta send Quick Speeder, Zhang Ren. I gotta send 1/2 of Double Dash to try to rescue you, bro. You should really be thanking Zhang Ren that he's even trying to bust you out. He's risking life and limb. Alright, watch us capture this Emperor right now. If we capture the Emperor, I'm just going to execute him. Double Dash isn't real? Wow, are you a Double Dash denier? You know, there's laws against that, right? You can't just be denying the power of the dash. Double Dash happened, buddy. Let's send Father to rein in Junior here. Take the last 5,000, Yang Hu. No, I don't know if he can. Because he's hitting the city directly. Alright, I gotta stay put. He's gotta stay there. I can't move him from there. Are we training these troops? Let's get these guys trained up so we can attack finally. We're looking at the final assault already against Shu-Han. See, once you take Chang on, you can just start bursting right through this territory. Is he sending more people? Oh, damn it. Check suggestions. Restrain, reinforce Jiang Wei. He's got 5. Oh, okay. We'll do it. Why not? Yeah, he betrayed. Okay. No, don't let him get away. Oh. Oh, he's done. That guy's done. Save your attack. Alright, are we gonna get Ma Li back or what? Surprise attack? Watch him run next turn now. Watch him start running next turn. Surprise attack, by the way. Dude, the mountains are, yeah, the mountains are abysmal. They're bringing the ram up. Zhang Ren recovered already, did he? Incredible. He's like the Flash. Even his metabolism, it burns so quickly. He can't get sick or anything. His body just burns right through ailments. Okay. You still got more people? Of course. Alright, just garrison back up for a minute here. Are you attacking the city? No, back and forth. It's never gonna end. We're gonna finish this run and they're still gonna be like this. They're still gonna be like that. Oh, God. Alright, send more troops up there. At least 11. I can't believe Saarui got away, man. That could have been it. That could have been the capture. Alright, get Gong Zhu Hui out there in goose formation on the other side of the gate. Because you know they're going to start firing. Wait, do we have somebody here? There's nobody here? Ooh, that's a problem. Put him here then. 2,000 instead. Anybody in the city? Madai. Okay, Madai. Transport. Anybody else? I guess let Fukuyan do it. Transport 6,000 to the gate. Get Chen Haoran back into the gate, back to safety. Let's get Rishin out of here. How many times have I beaten this guy back and he's just... We've never captured him. We've never killed him. Yeah, it's kind of a risky spot. The gate defense, because it's very, very, very weak right now. Recovers wounded, right? World travel recovers wounded. Let's do it. $200, okay, alright. 200, cool. Wonderful. There you go. We should have broken out Mali after that. I don't see the prompt on the bottom of my screen, though. I didn't see the Mali has been released. Uh-oh. There's no way he's got her, right? No. What happened to Mali? Did she go back to this spot? Might be back over here. No. Somebody else captured her? I don't know. I can't look at the stuff right now. We have to finish the turn. Take out Rishin, let's go. Back to the gate. Did she join Wei? Oh, maybe she joined Wei while she was a prisoner, yes. Another betrayal? It's possible. No. Nope. Did she go to our capital city? Maybe she She went to our capital city. Yeah. She's in our capital city. Okay, she's wounded. She's wounded, but she's okay. Alright. How's this looking? Still alive. Need to retreat, bro. Can you fix this up? Can you fix that up, please? Thank you. Oh, shit. Okay, it's already going to be 12, huh? Alright, guys. Well, I'm going to call it here. We'll continue this run next week on Sunday. We still got to take Su-Shang and Luoyang. We got to take these 2 spots. Have to take these 2 spots. Nobunaga's ambition. Our Uesugi run. Kenshin's return. 1584 against Hideyoshi. Next Saturday. What else do I got? Asakura run's going to be on Tuesday. And then, like I said, I might record some 3 Kingdoms, some 3K, some Total War 3K. And I'll put that out sometime during the week. I don't know when, but I'll try to record some of that because I really want to play as that barbarian girl in that game. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will see you guys on the next one. Until then, take care, everybody. Have a good weekend.